What's up everybody, my name is Carl, and today I'm going to talk to you about what the Fresno Nightcrawler is. The Fresno Nightcrawler is an infamous cryptozoological creature that has been roaming the local areas of Fresno in California, leaving people bewildered and curious. Although it's classed as a cryptid, some have claimed that it might not be, due to its abnormal appearance. It potentially could be an alien or an extraterrestrial being. The Nightcrawlers are depicted as being relatively short beings. Specifically, they're alleged to be just 1.5 meters, with their height being made up of their legs due to the fact that they have a small upper body. The cryptid is also described as being extremely thin and white with no discernible arms. As well as this, their feet are supposedly thin and stilt-like. The first known account of the Fresno Nightcrawler goes as far back as 2007 in November, where a local Fresno Californian by the name of Jose spots the being from CCTV footage. Jose has a surveillance camera which watches his front lawn and was alerted by it from his barking dogs. Jose claims to have spotted the Nightcrawler on his actual lawn and even got his brother to re-watch the footage. His brother allegedly states to have seen small footprints outside, but unfortunately, this evidence was washed away before any investigators could see it. We do, however, still have that CCTV footage from Jose. I'll share a sample of that footage here, but if you want to watch it in full and the analysis of it, the link will be in the description down below. The cryptid has also been sighted in the Yosemite National Park area back in 2011, with yet more security camera footage showcasing 2 Nightcrawlers this time. One of the beings appears to be significantly smaller than the other, at a rough estimate of being just 0.5 meters. Allegedly, you can see the cryptid's feet in this too. The link to this footage will be in the description down below as well. The last known sighting of the Nightcrawler is August 2017, but this time, the cryptid is sighted in Poland. The sighting is yet more footage, but only 35 seconds long, where you can briefly see a partial view of what appears to be a Nightcrawler, illuminated by the night vision setting on the camera. I would say that this particular footage to me looks quite fake in comparison to the other pieces of video evidence. I'll leave this for you to decide. The link is in the description below. There are many theories and suggestions out there as to what the Fresno Nightcrawler could be. Things ranging from a new animal species that's not yet been identified, misidentified deer standing upright, trousers or a puppet on a wire, a bird walking like a crane, and a person wearing big pants or trousers and walking on stilts. Those theories do seem plausible. I think my favourite one is an alien or extraterrestrial being. There's always those theories that aliens are already amongst us. UFOs or UAPs are already being spotted in our skies and near our oceans. So how far-fetched could it be that they are living amongst us? Perhaps the Nightcrawlers are simply here to observe and live among us. I mean, it would be nice if that was the case, but it could possibly be something far more sinister. All we can agree on is that this cryptid is still shrouded in mystery. Now it's story time, and I must confess that it was pretty difficult to find any stories on the Fresno Nightcrawler, but luckily I found one on Reddit. This story comes courtesy of Reddit user specialist_tip_8341. So sit back, relax, and don't get spooked. Fresno Nightcrawler sighting in Yosemite. I-22 male just recently got the opportunity to hike Half Dome in Yosemite, but near the end of my hike, I had a rather strange encounter. I was coming down the John Muir Trail around 6 PM. It was still light out, right after you crossed the Vernal Falls Bridge, and had a clear view of the massive granite cliffs below Washburn Point, when I noticed an out-of-place object nestled in an alcove roughly halfway up the 1,000-foot tall cliffside. It was a bright white colour, whiter than any of the naturally occurring patterns on the rock, and it was shaped like two big billowy pant legs. Think MC Hammer pants, connected at the top with some sort of odd white shape where the legs came together. The object didn't appear to be made of any sort of fabric, however, as it didn't move or ripple in the high winds like you'd expect of a fabric. It's also worth noting that this was in September, so no snow anywhere on the mountainside. It was quite far away, but even so, I would estimate its height at around 7 or 8 feet. I stopped my descent to stare at it for a second when another hiker passed me and stopped to strike up a conversation. I asked her if she saw that thing up on the cliffside, and immediately she points up at the white object and goes, "Yeah, that thing that looks like a kid in a white bath towel? I was wondering if you were looking at that when I saw you stopped." Mind you, this mountain we're looking at is huge, like big enough to fill your entire field of view for what we were standing huge. And out of all of that, she knew even before I said anything exactly what I was looking at, the weird white pant thing up on the cliff. She described it as a child in a towel, I suspect because the gap between the white pant legs made it look like a white object wrapped around a dark object, though the dark was the same colour as the rest of the recessed alcove in the cliff. I asked her if she had ever heard of the Fresno Nightcrawler, which she hadn't, and as I explained to her what they look like, she kept staring at the thing on the cliffside and declared, "That's exactly what I'm looking at." I kept stopping to look back at it from different angles as we descended farther down the trail, and each time the perspective shifted in such a way to confirm there was some sort of solid object, not markings on the granite. I have to believe that it's some sort of strange foreign object that was planted up there, or an optical illusion created by a particularly stark white piece of granite cliff. But it was eerie how neatly it appeared to match the Nightcrawler security trail cam footage. And that was my take on the Fresno Nightcrawler, potentially a cryptozoological creature that has created a lot of curiosity and intrigue in the Californian city. A being that divides many on what it is, with it either being a new species, a misunderstood animal, potentially just a puppet on wire, and even being something extraterrestrial. Do I believe the Fresno Nightcrawler is real? Well, considering there hasn't been a concrete sighting for over 10 years, it's possible that this cryptid isn't real. Certainly, its movements on camera look kind of like CGI or even animation, but I guess stranger things have happened. It quite possibly could be real, but if that's the case, then where are they? Why haven't they been sighted in recent years? Of course, I leave this to you, the viewer, to decide. So comment down below if you have any information regarding the Fresno Nightcrawler that I haven't mentioned. Do you or someone you know have a true encounter to share? And what do you think? Do you think this cryptid is real or fake? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!